we go. We are live. Here we go. And you're going to hear me echo. One sec. There we go. All right. Had to make sure my sound was turned down. Okay. I'm gonna start off with my intro, and then we're gonna go on how we have the script. Okay.
Sounds great.
All right. Make sure everything is cleared. Share screen. Stop share. So I begin with hello. It is Monday, February 1st, 2021. And we have a guest, Jenn Thorson, and it's time for the answer to January 18th. Always keep fighting. Guess the supernatural scene. Dean gets saved at the last minute in what SPN episode? Go to what we have here. I know that you had some time to think about this, Jenn.
Yeah, I tried not to do any research on it, to be totally fair. So I'm kind of waiting to just find out if I was even close. So I'm not good with the title names on the episodes is my problem. So
yeah, me too. But I love guessing the scenes, and I'm like, hey, yeah, I know where that came from, that kind of thing. So,
yeah.
All right. And the answer is Sam, aka Gary, saved Dean in this coming clip from season 5, episode 12, Swap Meet.
Yeah, Master Chief is in the house, bizaches.
You all right?
Yeah, fine.
Well, I'll be damned. Willow moss.
Yeah, right, it's supposed to grow over witches' graves, right?
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm really sorry about this.
Sorry about what? Sam! You okay?
Let's get the hell out of here.
We still gotta burn the body, you idiot. Come on. Dude.
That was sweet.
So, what did you think about that scene, Jen?
You know, I was totally wrong on what I had been guessing. I had thought it was the one basement scene where there were ghosts when the ghost chasers first showed up. It was one of the early episodes. So I was way off. I totally forgot about that one. So, yeah, pretty intense.
That one, I don't know if it was the week before this one, the clue came out for this one, or anyway, I did that one recently. So check it out. It has the whole scene of
Cool.
the meeting Ed and Harry. Okay, so
Cool.
let's see. I have some thoughts about that scene. I have a question actually. They were going into a ghost fight. So when they have had rocks out, don't you think?
Their levels of preparation, I notice, vary conveniently sometimes. So you'd think.
Yeah, well, Gary probably wouldn't have known that, and therefore wouldn't have had killed Dean because rock salt is, I mean, they use it all the time for crowd, you know, to control crowds and stuff, you know, for riots. So it doesn't kill them. So I almost would have liked to see how that would have played out. I mean, just to see. I mean, but that didn't happen, obviously.
No.
Okay, so on to Jen. Let's get that. I prepared this for you. Let's get this on here. Okay, Jen's diorama, right? That's what I trying to say.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Of a
You got it.
theme diner. All right. And
Yes. Yes, the early days of the car that became baby when it was pink, and I discovered it was entirely too small for the figures that I had. So I decided that,
it worked.
try to do a perspective. Yeah, it works. It works as long as you don't see them together standing next to it, that it's about half too small.
So, yeah, I have Jenn Thorson here, and she does miniatures, and I have some questions for her. How long have you been at this, Jen?
You know, I only got recently into it within the last maybe 2 years. I started doing it, and then since the pandemic, it's been kind of a nice thing to be able to do at home and keep myself occupied. So it's mainly been more recent.
Yeah, a lot of people have discovered their hidden talents, I think, during this pandemic. Yes.
Yeah, I think so. I know a lot of people who are taking up new hobbies, so it's fun.
Yeah. What other dioramas have you done? I've heard about Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange was the first one I did, and it got bigger since the pandemic. It expanded from one little room to a couple floors of his size floors, not my house. And I did an Alice in Wonderland Down the Rabbit Hole diorama, and I did a small one for Fantastic Beasts. So it's kept me busy.
Yeah, you have a newt, don't you?
I do have a newt. Yeah, he ends up in the background of things sometimes.
I love
it's around.
What you name the diner? Bobby's Place?
You know, Yeah. That con group that I'm involved with on Facebook, they wanted to make some suggestions for what the diner should be called, and that came down. Everybody decided that was definitely the one we should use. So.
Another picture of baby. A realistic picture for here.
Yeah, it turned out pretty good. We get the right angles. It's fun.
There's always something your imagination can add, especially with the supernatural as a subject. Are you still adding on to the diner even now? I know that you were adding some condiments.
I was adding some condiments. You can almost see the little salt and pepper shakers there over by Sam, the red. Sam's getting a watch. I'm working on making a little wristwatch for him. Just little things that show up. Sometimes you just find something that has to be in there. So yeah, it's a never ending job. There's not a lot of room left in the diner. I mean, there's only one table and, room for them. So I can't get too crazy with it, but they're little things.
Oh, sounds like so much fun doing this.
It's been a lot of fun. Yeah.
Pig and a poke.
Pig and a poke. I had to do pig and a poke. This is not technically the diner from the mystery spot, but that did inspire a lot of this stuff.
Right. So what else do you do when not wowing us with your miniatures?
I'm a writer, marketing writer by day, and then at nighttime I write humorous science fiction and fantasy books. So that is the other thing that keeps me out of trouble.
I am going to put a link to your professional site for other people if they wanted to check into your fantasy.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
All eats, no idiots. All right.
You had to have a tagline.
Well, not a lot of people, when I do this live, people are new most of the time. So I just want to make sure that they don't, I don't know, I'm just trying something new where people try to hold their guesses, that they can just talk among themselves and everything. It's just that it spoils it for everybody when you guess it and it's right there. It's oh, okay. But
yeah,
that was the story behind that. So yeah, next week we'll have the answer reveal. And then what is next week's clue? So the clue that I put in, if anybody has any trouble with this, Cass is very pop culture savvy in what SPN episode? Does that give you a clue there, Jen?
It gets me in a ballpark.
Yeah. Okay. So let's get out of here. Closing. And I want to thank you, Jen, for meeting me here tonight on this virtual platform for everybody to see your diorama. And in closing, email me the
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. So email me the episode answer at christa.dening at christasworld.com or message me privately using Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Follow me and subscribe here too. Look for the video answer next Monday. Share, and remember, hashtag AKFSSPNC. And then we say bye.